Imagine a world without sorrow and sadness. Some of us might think it would be perfect. No one is ever in a bad mood. Tears are unheard of. We never stay awake at 3 a.m. fretting about the future. Everything is smooth sailing. But if life were always rainbows and butterflies, would we ever appreciate the comfort of a cozy bed after a long commute from work? Without the lows, would the highs still feel as exhilarating? Sadness, pain, and loss all have an important role to play in life. Without them, life's joys would be more mundane. Some of us enjoy listening to sad songs when we're feeling low, getting emotional over a touching TV commercial, and savoring rainy days. Surprisingly, instead of feeling worse, we often find our spirits lifting. You might think of this as simply being melancholic, but Cain referred to it as the bittersweet condition. It's a state in which we acknowledge life's impermanence. People who are drawn to states of bittersweetness have a higher than average awareness that their time is limited and that they'll eventually lose the things they love. Though this awareness might sound depressing to some, it's an intimate understanding and acceptance of impermanence that can benefit us, enhancing our joy, togetherness, and wisdom. When we realize that life is a blend of joy and sorrow, we develop a more realistic perspective. This prevents us from setting unrealistic expectations and becoming overly attached to transient moments of happiness. More specifically, cultivating an awareness of the impermanence of our mortality can help us appreciate what we have right now instead of constantly seeking more. We would find it easier to stay in the present moment and tend to worry less about the future. Suffering and loss are not feelings simply to be medicated or avoided, but instead to be processed, absorbed, and relished. Those feelings that we often shy away from can be much more inspiring than just pain. If we could just become a little less embarrassed by sadness and honor it a little more, we can allow it to become a means of communication with others. This is because sadness is a pro-social emotion. It engenders compassion and empathy for other people. The compassionate instinct is wired so deeply throughout our nervous system. When we're sad, we activate some parts of the brain. The anterior cingulate cortex becomes more engaged to enhance our capacity to relate to the suffering of those around us. It can lead to a heightened sense of altruism, making us more inclined to perform acts of kindness. Periaqueductal gray plays an important role in mediating survival and caregiving behavior. The vagus nerve is the driver of compassion and empathy. When it's activated, it makes us care when we see others suffer. The innate desire for connection and support that we have can strengthen social bonds and bring people closer together, especially during difficult times. Creative people may also be more susceptible to sadness. Many writers, musicians, and artists were prone to states of melancholy. This is because creativity has a uniquely transformational effect. Sadness primes our minds for the high level of focus, openness, and problem-solving that creative pursuits require. When we can't release our pain, creativity allows us to turn it into something beautiful, like a painting or a song. Creativity can be a means of coping with and expressing our inner turmoil. A powerful reminder of the impermanence of life can be found in the teachings of various religious and philosophical traditions. Ancient wisdom teaches us to accept the ever-changing nature of existence. For example, Taoism tells us about the power and essential balance of yin and yang. The nature of opposites is bitter and sweet. To be in balance, there must be both. By delving into these traditions, we can discover the art of living in the present moment and treasuring it for what it is. a temporary yet precious gift. This realization can lead us to appreciate the closest people in our lives while they are still here. Instead of taking our loved ones for granted, we learn to express our gratitude, love, and affection more openly, forging deeper connections that transcend the ephemeral nature of life. Remembering the impermanence of life doesn't have to cast a shadow. It can actually illuminate the beauty of each passing moment, enriching our lives with a sense of purpose and a deeper connection to our surroundings and the people we hold dear. The idea of life without suffering might be appealing, but when we reflect on it more deeply, we realize that without the contrasts provided by hardship, the people we love wouldn't feel as special, and good times wouldn't be as exciting. When there's no darkness, the light goes unnoticed. If we've never tasted bitterness, we can't recognize sweetness. But it doesn't mean that we have to be negative, heartbroken, and unhappy people just to appreciate what we have. It's about striking a delicate balance, understanding that life's imperfections can enrich the fabric of our existence. They give us the opportunity to grow, evolve, and appreciate the warmth of compassion. Without a few obstacles to overcome or victories to celebrate, life could become less motivating. We might overlook the opportunities to grow that come from shared experiences of both hardship and triumph.